Housewives. Will Rebel Wilson's wife Ramona Agruma join series? Ilson continued. Actress Rebel Wilson and Ramona Agruma were recently married last year. Fans of reality television might be getting a chance to see more of Agruma. Wilson recently revealed that she had been tapped to join a popular reality series, even explaining how the opportunity came about. Rebel Wilson had some hot gossip about spouse Ramona Agruma on an Australian radio show. Wilson started her career appearing in a variety of Australian comedy series throughout the 2000s. Later moving to the United States, she became known after appearing in projects like Bridesmaids and Pitch Perfect. Back in 2022, Wilson announced her relationship with fashion designer Ramona Agruma on Instagram. The following year, Wilson confirmed they were engaged. By 2024, the two were married in Italy, as well as a second time in Australia. As Us Weekly noted, Agruma might be coming close to a big break in reality television. She was recently approached to join the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Wilson shared this news this past Tuesday on the Australian radio show, The Kyle and Jackie O Show. As the star shared, "Here's some hot gossip. Ramona just got asked to be a Real Housewife of Beverly Hills." After host Kyle Sandilands shared his excitement over the idea, Wilson assured that, for her part, she was all for it too. The actress noted, "That's what I said. I love that show." Wilson explained how connections brought about Agruma's chance to be a housewife. However, Wilson admitted Agruma herself isn't too sure if she'd like to take part. The actress shared, "She's not wanting to do it. I was like, but babe, it could be fun." Wilson continued, "I love the show. I love reality television." Still, Wilson shares she'd think Agruma would be a good fit for the show. As she noted, Ramona would be great because she really tells it how it is. She doesn't give a crap about whatever anybody says to her. The actress explained that the opportunity came from a connection of theirs. Noting that Kyle Richards was her favorite housewife, Wilson noted Richards' sister, Kathy Hilton, had the idea of Agruma joining the show. Kathy is the mother of Paris Hilton and has been described as a friend of the Housewives cast. As Wilson noted, "We're loose friends with Kathy Hilton because we're friends with Paris. Kathy recommended her." The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is currently in its 14th season, which came out in November. In addition to Richards, the main cast includes Garcelle Bava, Sutton Strack, Dorrit Kemsley, Erica Jane, and Bozoma St. John. Added to this, the cast also includes a few friends, which includes Jennifer Tilly, as well as Kathy Hilton. As the publication noted, it has also been teased that Lisa Vanderpump, who appeared in the show's earlier seasons, might be returning. The streets of Beverly Hills were buzzing. Not with Lamborghinis or whispers about who had the latest Birkin, but with something far more tantalizing. The rumor that Ramona Agruma, fashion mogul and wife of comedic icon Rebel Wilson, might be joining the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. It was a juicy tidbit that had fans speculating, current cast members strategizing, and producers secretly wringing their hands in delight at the ratings potential. Ramona Agruma wasn't just anyone. As the founder of Lemon Lemon, a luxury athleisure brand that had every influencer clamoring for its pastel perfection, Ramona had made a name for herself in the competitive world of Beverly Hills. But being a business powerhouse wasn't all that defined her. Since tying the knot with Rebel Wilson in a dreamy European wedding, Ramona had become the other half of a Hollywood power couple. Her poised demeanor and chic style contrasted perfectly with Rebel's bold, infectious humor, making them a pair that could dominate any social circle or reality TV cast. The rumor first started when Kyle Richards, ROBA's longest-standing cast member, casually dropped Ramona's name during an Instagram Live. "Oh, I ran into Ramona at Craig's the other night," Kyle had said, sipping her tequila. "She's so fabulous. If she joined the show, we'd have some real fun." The comment was enough to set the fandom ablaze. Was it a slip of the tongue, a calculated tease, or Kyle subtly marking her territory in the ever-shifting alliances of Beverly Hills? The cast reacts. Back at Dorrit Kemsley's sprawling modern mansion, the news was met with mixed emotions. Ramona Agruma, joining our group? Dorrit mused, adjusting her sparkly headband while sipping an iced coffee. She's lovely, but does she have what it takes to handle the pressure? This isn't just sipping champagne and posing for photos. This is warfare, darling. Erica Jane, always one to stir the pot, was less charitable. I mean, great, another rich blonde in Beverly Hills. Groundbreaking, she drawled, twirling her hair extensions. But does she have a scandal? Because if not, she better get one, and fast. Meanwhile, Garcelle Beauvais seemed genuinely intrigued. Ramona's got sophistication that would shake up the dynamic, she told her glam squad as they prepped her for a talk show appearance. And Rebel would be an interesting wild card. Imagine Rebel showing up to a dinner party and making Sutton squirm. That's TV gold. Speaking of Sutton Strack, the quirky Southern belle had her reservations. I just don't know if Ramona fits in. Sutton told her friend and confidant, Crystal Kung Minkoff, over Matcha Lats. I mean, she's wonderful, but I need to know if she can throw shade and take it. It's Beverly Hills, not the Lemon v. Lyman pop-up shop. Crystal, ever the diplomat, shrugged. Let's just see if she survives her first dinner party. That's the real test. A potential new dynamic. While the existing cast members debated Ramona's potential inclusion, producers were salivating at the possibilities. They envisioned a whole new dynamic. Ramona as the chic, composed businesswoman with an impeccable wardrobe and an enviable marriage, clashing with Erica's unapologetic antics and Dorrit's penchant for luxury and drama. The real draw, however, was Rebel Wilson. Rebel popping in for cameos could make this the most watched season ever, one producer gushed during a brainstorming meeting. Imagine Rebel and Erica in the same room. Comedy meets chaos. Sparks would fly. But Ramona wasn't just going to be a plus one for Rebel's star power. She had a story of her own, one producers were eager to unpack. A self-made entrepreneur with a successful fashion empire, Ramona embodied the Beverly Hills dream. Her cool, understated elegance would be a stark contrast to the flashy opulence of Dorrit and the glitz-meets-grit persona of Erica. She had a calm confidence that could either diffuse drama or incite jealousy, both of which were ratings gold. Testing the waters. In true RHOBH fashion, Ramona's potential debut needed a test run, and what better setting than one of Kyle's infamous backyard soirees? The setup was classic. An outdoor dinner under twinkling lights, a signature tequila bar, and enough floral arrangements to fill a greenhouse. Ramona arrived with Rebel in tow, both dressed to the nines. Ramona wore a sleek white jumpsuit that showcased her minimalist style, while Rebel opted for a bold sequin gown that screamed Hollywood glamour. The room immediately shifted. Eyes darted, whispers spread, and Kyle, ever the hostess, greeted them with her megawatt smile. "Ramona, darling, you look stunning," Kyle gushed, ushering her to the table. "And Rebel, you're just the life of the party already." The dinner started smoothly with polite chatter and compliments about Ramona's brand. But as always, the peace didn't last long. "Ramona, I heard your athleisure line is doing really well," Erica said, her tone sweet, but with a sharp edge. "But don't you think Beverly Hills is more about couture than comfort?" Ramona smiled politely, unfazed. "I think Beverly Hills women appreciate both. After all, confidence is the best accessory, don't you think?" The table fell silent for a beat before Rebel, unable to resist, chimed in. "And let's be honest, Erica, half the time you're in sweatpants when you're not on camera." The group erupted into laughter, except for Erica, whose smile was frozen in place. The Rebel-Ramona tag team was already proving to be a force. The verdict. By the end of the night, it was clear that Ramona Agruma had passed the first test. She held her own against the seasoned Housewives, maintained her composure during subtle digs, and even managed to bring Rebel's humor into the mix without overshadowing her own presence. The producers were thrilled. Fans were already dissecting the evening on social media, declaring Ramona a breath of fresh air and imagining the chaos she could bring to future seasons. But the question remained, Would Ramona actually join? Back at home, Ramona and Rebel debriefed over glasses of wine. That was intense, Ramona admitted. "Babe, you were amazing," Rebel said, wrapping an arm around her. "But are you sure you want to do this? I mean, it's not exactly our vibe." Ramona thought for a moment before smiling. "Maybe that's exactly why I should."